Hello everyone, welcome back. Into here I will be opening a factory sealed box of the new LEGO Marvel Series 2 figures, which is 71039. Here we have the box. So you see it's all factory sealed as it would come straight from the LEGO factory. As you can hear all the pieces in there, I have brought this box like this due to the fact LEGO have put the figures in boxes, which I'm fortunately enough to be in a position where I can afford to do that. But if you are in a position where it's possible to actually do this, you possibly can sew the figures on as well. But in the meantime, we will get on with opening this box, so we'll work out. Instructions for taking this bit of cardboard off are on here. So we've got some 2 flaps on the side here. They come out on the side here. And hopefully I've done this once before, but I've only done this I'm doing this very carefully, as you can see, because I don't want to damage the box. As you can see, this is very fiddly, and I do feel free to pass forward past this bit, but you release the tabs here and it should all... As you can see, it doesn't want to come out now, so which isn't very helpful from my point of view. Try not to rip the box because I do want to keep it in good condition. So doesn't seem to want to come out, which is fun. I think we've got one more. Oh, I see. There is a little tab here as well, which I neglected to see. Very bad on my part. We'll get that bit out of the way. And here we have a sealed box of the Marvel Series 2 minifigures. We've got all the figures in here, so I will start from the top and I will start opening from I'll start taking them from the front here. So we're starting from what for me is the left side, or the Wolverine side. Take one from the front. These are the boxes in question. I have got 36 of these, but I will be opening one set on video. I haven't got any scales, unfortunately, to actually do the weigh-in test. So, but I'm going to open this box up. We'll work out how you open these boxes up. So I've never brought the figures in boxes before because I didn't buy the Mario figures because of that. So you open these at the top. I really do prefer the bags, or the paper bags. The first bag we got, the first one at the front I've got is Wolverine with a sentinel head. So we'll open it up. You have Wolverine with his 2 faces. He has his face with all the glasses and the as with his so when he's got his mask on. So this is quite a nice Wolverine figure. The detailing on the arms is superb. It comes with a posing stand. Comes with a hairpiece, with the Wolverine hairpiece, like so. Does look really nice. And he comes with his mask as well. So he put his mask on like that. He is a really nice figure. Please note that if you are going to a shop and you are checking these boxes in sealed order, like if you are checking these in a shop, you can't guarantee that the shop has actually got these in order. So you have Wolverine here. Put him in his action pose. You got a Lego. You got a 2x Lego. You got a 2x1 flat with a stud in the middle. Got Wolverine there in a jumping pose like that. He does look really good. I do quite like that Wolverine figure. Comes with a spare hairpiece, a spare claw, and a spare figure stand or action pose stand. And you have a sentinel head with Wolverine as well. We'll put that up here. And we have a check sheet as well. I'll show you the check sheet whilst we're here. This is the check sheet with all the figures on it. And you have some instructions which go with the other figures here as well on the back. I'll try and show you that. Put the box here. And put the box down here with the other ones, I think. Take the next one out, which is the on top there. So this is the second one from the front on the Wolverine side of the box. We'll open up the packaging and see what we get. I'm not overly keen on this box idea, to be honest with you. And we have Agatha Harkness. I'll show you what she looks like in a box. She has a dress piece. I'll stick her on there. So for some reason she has an action pose piece as well. So that's her body. The body is quite nice. It's a very old-fashioned type dress, and she has a happy face, and then she has a winking face as well, as if to say, "You can't beat me." Has a really nice big hair piece as well. That hairpiece is quite nice. I think my daughter's going to like that. So, and she comes with the Book of the Darkhold, which is a Lego book. Which is a Lego book piece like this. So you put it together, and you've got a little page of magic in there. You've got a nice front cover on there. She comes with 2 shooters. Just put these on here. Just going to see how she's going to stand without. Oh, there's a little. She might have a cape as well. I didn't see that. Yep, she comes with a bluey purple cape. Like so. I did forget to put that on in all the excitement. It's a cloth cape as well, it's not a plastic cape, so. I'm not sure how you use this stand. I'm trying to work out how to get it to stand on here so she doesn't look like. So I don't think that stand bit works too well with her personally, but stick that bit on the side there, stick that there. I'll try not to lose the pieces. So here we have Agatha Harkness, and with her, and she's got the Book of the Darkhold as well. It's quite nice. Put that box back in there. We go for the third one from the Wolverine side. And we've got another Wolverine with a sentinel head. So I'm not going to build that one. I'll put that over here for the time being, out of the way, because we've got a Wolverine already. Now we've got the fourth one in from the Wolverine side of the box, top level. We got another Agatha Harkness. Just in case you don't believe me, there we go. I don't think these are put in quite the same way as. Now we've got the next one. I was hoping one per layer, one set per layer, but I could be. Ah, we have a different character this time. Let's see who it is. Not sure who this character is, to be honest with you. It's a. They do have a prosthetic leg, which is quite nice. I think it's a character from Shang-Chi, I think. Yeah, it's the female character from Shang-Chi. And she has the rings of power. And she has a action stand as well. Not exactly sure which character it is, but I do like these legs. This is a really nice leg piece. I do quite like it. And the arms have been done. The arms have got printed as well. So. Attach the rings of power here, so We have another figure put in their action pose, which is that box down here with the full set box. Now we take the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got number 6 from the Wolverine side. And we have another Shang-Chi character. So we'll stick that over here. Open up the next box. I think it's 2 rows of 18 in these boxes, so it's going to be very hard to. We do have the Hawkeye figure next, which is good. So it's in the box like that. It's not a first Hawkeye figure, but I picked up one of these as a custom a long while ago back, but so that's our Hawkeye figure. He has his quiver pack on his back. He has 2 faces, try and show you those. Has a hairpiece, a bow and arrow. Quite a common piece in LEGO, the bow and arrow. Have an owl as well. That's from the Hawkeye. That's from the Hawkeye TV series, the TV series they did, which was quite good. It was quite watchable. So you've got Hawkeye with an owl and a bow and arrow, so not too bad really, but there are quite a few Hawkeye figures out there already, so it's probably not the first choice to go for really. So the next one is probably a Hawkeye, so we'll have a look. Put the box here so we can see it. I do so prefer opening bags to boxes, but next we have Kate Bishop and Lucky the Pizza Dog. I'll show you the box. This isn't quite the same body, is it? No. No, it's not. At least they haven't used the same body, because that would be quite disappointing if they had. So we've got Kate Bishop, who is the new Hawkeye. Quite a nice little body. Some nice printing on the legs and some legs, the arms and the back. Try and show you all that. I'll put she's got a nice face piece on where she's got a focused, what I call a focused smile, and a concentration face. She has a quiver on the back for her bow and arrows, and she has a brown bow instead of a black bow, which it does have a nice hairpiece. I think my daughter's really going to want that hairpiece because it does look really. That's a really massive. It's a really massive design. That's a massive hairpiece. She has a bow and arrow. We'll set up her, get her in an action pose as well. There's some nice printing on the legs on this figure. This is quite a nice figure. I think it's better than the custom figure I brought as well. We have pizza that hits the spot on a 2x2 printed tile. That is quite a nice little touch. And we'll have Lucky the pizza dog looking after the pizza. Put the box down here in my sealed box. So there we have Kate Bishop and Lucky the pizza dog. I do think the custom one I got was, the figure wasn't as good, but I think the dog was better. But I think that's the way it goes sometimes with these figures. But overall, it's quite a nice figure. I do quite like it. So it's hard to say which one's. I think the Wolverine one's my favourite, but that Shang-Chi figure with the prosthetic leg does look really nice. Now we've got number 9. Which is Beast from the X-Men. I think this is a figure they haven't made before as well, so. So you got his friendly scientist face, and then you have his slightly angry face, and you have like Wolverine, this is very Wolverine type hair as well. That's a quite nice hair piece as well. I'm going to have a look at the little book I've got down here which has the instructions in. Just so I know how to build it. Oh, he has a microscope, which is not the most exciting accessory, but he does have a nice coffee cup with the X-Men logo on it. That is quite nice. So you have a white 2x1 right angled base plate and a clear yellow round flat stud. Then you have a round stud with a right angled pole bit on it, which goes on the top here. They have a black stud which attaches to a set of binoculars. These two go together like so. Try and show you that. And Beast has his microscope and a cup. Has an action stand as well. Try and get him into a pose as if he's leaping. So here we have Beast. Quite a nice figure, do quite like that. Obviously shows there's some more X-Men Lego sets coming out soon, which is good news for some people. So next we'll have figure number 10, which is front from the She-Hulk side. Open up the box. Thank you for bearing with me on this video. We have another Wolverine with a Sentinel head. So that's the third one I found in this box here. So next box. We have another Agatha Harkness. Open this one up. We have a Storm, which is good news. Storm is a member of the X-Men. I'm not sure if they've done a figure of Storm before, but this is the body. It does look quite good. She's also, her mutant powers are to manipulate the weather. So she has some nice white shoulder pads which go on top. Has a hairpiece, only has one face, slightly bemused. Has a Mohican piece, which is quite nice. She does look quite good, does look very good, very in character, very character-esque. And comes with, oh, I missed her cape out. The cape comes in a little bag. So the cape attaches under the shoulder pads. Bear with me. And you put our hands through the front of the cape. Bear with me. And she has lightning bolts coming out of her hands because she does control the weather. There's our Storm figure. Does look quite good. Do quite like it. Oh, she has the X-Men logo on it, on her top as well. Try and get her onto an action pose. Trouble is, putting two of these in action poses does take a lot of time up, and so there we have Storm in her action pose. Does look quite good. It does look quite good from certain angles. Try and do a bit closer. Put that down there. Put that in the set box. Right, now we go for the next figure. Next box. and we have another Shang-Chi character. So I'm not sure if it's meant to be Shanghai or not, because I don't think he has a funny leg, but so I'll put that over here. Go for the next one. Got another storm, unfortunately. So open up the next one. Got another storm. So now I've got my 3 storms. Open up the next one. Now we have another Hawkeye here. Not doing very well so far. Another Kate Bishop and Lucky the Pizza Dog. Next one. We have Goliath. Now Goliath is Bill Foster, and he is from the he is Hank Pym's friend, and I think he's his friend in the series. Oh, they think they've used the Mr. T head again as well. That's good news. I am quite happy with that. So we have the Goliath, which is a variant of Giant Man. They've used the Mr. T head again, which I do quite like. So he has his normal hairpiece there, and he comes with an Ant-Man minifigure as well. Now that is really cool. I'm not sure which of the Marvel media he's actually been in, so I think he's probably just from the comic books. I can't remember seeing Bill Foster in any of the Marvel movies so far. And he also has an Ant-Man helmet as well, so he has his helmet as well. So there we go. We have Goliath, aka Bill Foster. Quite a nice figure. You got 2 of the mini Ant-Men as well, which is really nice. We'll move some of these over a bit now because they are starting to just get in the way a little bit now. So move them over a little bit. So we've got Goliath here. I do quite like the Goliath thing. I didn't think I would, but it could be the Mr. T head, or it could be the fact it's just overall not a bad figure. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So he's got his little hairpiece there. I'll put the other ones here watching. I've got to take the little cardboard layer out here. Thank you for bearing with me on this video. Hopefully I'll get a set. Hopefully get a full set soon. Take one from the bottom. I'm kind of hoping there is 2 sets in these boxes and they're not just randomly packed, because I'll be quite disappointed if they are. So, we got another beast. Make another one out. We've got another beast as well. So I've now got my 3 beasts. Right, we'll open this one up. Next we have Werewolf by Night. This is when I first saw this figure, I thought it was Gambit from the X-Men, but because the headpiece is quite similar. So Werewolf by Night is Jack Russell. He was transformed by Morgana Le Fay a very long time ago. He has basically a werewolf. It was they did like a one-shot thing on Disney Plus with him in. So he's got his angry werewolf face and his normal werewolf face. He has a werewolf type hair and the bloodstone as well. The bloodstone is like one of these rare stones that grants immortality in the Marvel universe. So the legs are quite well printed on this figure as well. I do quite like them. So we have Jack Russell we'll put him in an action pose with the bloodstone. A nice simple figure. It is quite nice. Don't quite like it as much as Goliath, but we'll put him at the back there. Take the next one out. We have a Moon Knight figure. Now Moon Knight is the god of justice, he's the god of justice for Khonshu, who is an Egyptian god. I have picked up a Moon Knight figure a couple of Moon Knight figures up over the years since the series came out. It's customs, but this is the first one Lego have officially released. So as you can see, it's very like mummified and Egyptian-esque. The legs are dual printed as well, which is quite nice, and they print on all three sides, printed on the arms as well on the body. That is quite nice. He has two faces. He has his what looks like a semi-human face, and then he has his wrapped up like a mummy face. He has an Egyptian style headpiece, which is quite nice. He has a cape as well, so I've managed to move forward without doing the cape. Another white cape. See which ones we're looking for now. I think it's Mr. Knight, She-Hulk. Yeah, it's just Mr. Knight and She-Hulk now we're looking out for. So thank you for bearing with me on this video if you have watched this all the way through. Very much appreciated. So I have all the likes I've received on last week's video. I will be doing a special on that video, which I have been debating about quite seriously about whether I should or shouldn't do that video, but that will be coming. So he has a gold disc and a boomerang, an Egyptian boomerang as an accessory. There's a spare one as well, and then he has a action pose thing. We'll put him in an action pose because Moon Knight always is an action pose. If ever you watch the series, you'll actually know what I mean. So here we have Moon Knight. Does look quite good. I do quite like the figure. It would be nice if they did maybe a Moon Knight helicopter or something like that, because that's what he had in the comic books. So I'll put Moon Knight in the box here. Take the next one out. Apparently, if you weigh the boxes, you can work out which one's which. You can work out which one's which by weight. But some shops might get funny about that. But then again, they'll probably get less funny than you opening the boxes. So, but I wouldn't recommend doing. I definitely wouldn't recommend opening the boxes in the shop, because that will definitely cause problems. So now we have Mr. Knight, his alternative identity. Now Mr. Knight has a white suit, looks a bit like a ghost. But comes with a really nice, I put the wrong bit on top, comes with a really nice fish tank accessory, which is very different. So it's got the bottom bit there where the sand is, it's basically a clear 2x1 Lego brick, and they put a, and they print a fish tank on it, and it works really well like that, and you have like a metal bar piece, flat metal bar piece on top there. So that goes there. He comes with two batons in silver. And he comes with an action pose stick thing bit as well. Trying to get this bit to attach onto here. So here we have Mr. Knight with his fish tank accessory. That is quite nice. I do quite like that. It does appeal to my sense of humour. So now we are currently looking for She-Hulk. So go for the next figure. Now we have I think I have struck gold. Someone there likes me. So She-Hulk is in her multicoloured jumpsuit, which is quite nice. She has a happy face and a slightly besmirched face. Like, really? She has the happy face, if you like that, you go deep. Really? We'll give her the happy face because it has a big, massive hairpiece. Sort of hairpiece I know my daughter's going to love. She has a 3x2 tile which is printed with a file on Emil Blonsky, who is the Abomination. That's a nice piece to have. And she has a mobile phone with Wong calling her, and Wong is the Sorcerer Supreme. He was Doctor Strange's assistant, but then during what they call the blip in the Marvel universe, he became the Sorcerer Supreme, and Doctor Strange became I don't know what Doctor. It's really hard to explain. So well, I'd recommend watching the film. So there we go. I do quite like the She-Hulk figure. It is quite basic, simple, some nice accessories with it. And that is all 12 of them. So now that is a full set. So you have to go through 2 layers to get a full, to possibly get a full set, which is what I've found today. So as you can see, the box getting too far out of sync. So as you can see, that's how you get a. That is how I got a full set. I can open the rest of them on here, just for the orders, just for order's sake. But as you can see, we've got them all here. We'll put the ladies up front, I think. Try and put ladies up front first, and then worry about everyone else afterwards. I don't know if that is Shang-Chi or a female character, because I don't know about the leg thing on that, because the leg thing is a bit off-putting. So it's quite a nice figure though. Just never. So here we got all the figures here. That is a full set. It has taken me. I'm not sure what happened with the Sentinel accessory set, because the bit where you can build a Sentinel with some spare parts, which I thought you'd be able to do with the X-Men, but it doesn't look like you can. It's got a Sentinel's head with Wolverine. That is a bit of disappointment. But if there had been an extra Sentinel minifigure build, that would have been quite nice. But overall, I'm quite happy with this set, because it's not too bad. The only disappointment thing is you have to open the boxes up, and either you've got to go to your local shop that sells these and weigh the boxes and hope for the best, or just buy some and hope for the best. I mean, hopefully some toy shops will be opening them up and just selling the figures individually, but most shops, apart from the Lego shop, they will probably charge you extra for the privilege of doing that as well though. But it might be worth doing it, because as you can see, the box isn't organised in the way that I would like it to be. You have to go through 2 layers, and I've still got another 10 plus to go to check through. I'll probably will be selling them anyway, so I did get this box at a good price if you want to get one. So overall, we'll get back to the figures. Overall, I'm quite happy with these figures. I think my favourite one possibly would be Goliath, because it comes with because of the accessories. Some of these figures I have already got as customs before, but the She-Hulk, I think the She-Hulk one is good for the accessories. The Werewolf by Night it's not a bad figure, but the Agatha Harkness, this Agatha Harkness is actually quite nice, because it does come with some nice accessories and with the Book of the Darkhold. But the best accessory has to go to the fish tank, because that's just so out there, and it's just so different, and it's just generally quite a nice little Lego brick you could use elsewhere. I can't really the Storm figure is actually quite good, with the cape and the lightning bolts and the hairpiece, and it does look good. There are some good figures in here, and they do look good. This Beast hairpiece could be used on a Wolverine as well, if they decided to do that as well. So there is lots of good figures in here. These are a nice set of figures, and they are still at $350, which is good news. But unfortunately, you would have to take your chance when you are actually buying them, though. That's one thing I would say. Or do what I do: buy a sealed box off a selling site, and then sell the figures on. Sell a figure on yourself. You should actually get the money back. Once you've opened the figures, once you've opened the boxes, there are plenty of people out there who will pay for the figures. So you should be all right on that. There's no I won't guarantee it, as I can't give you a money back guarantee on that, but that would be the best way forward with these figures, especially if Lego are going to do this with every set of minifigures they do now, which is going to be a bit disappointing going through a box like this every time. I think they should go back to personally think they should go back to the bags, but I can't see them doing that, because one, the money, and I can see it is actually a little bit greener because there's less plastic involved, but there are these papery bags they use on the magazines that they could also use as well, and they are quite durable as well. But we'll have to see what direction Lego go in that. we'll just see what direction they decide to go on that, because there isn't a right answer, and the only people who make that decision is actually Lego. But overall, it's a nice set of figures, and if you're a Lego fan like I am, they are definitely worth getting. So, hope you liked this video. If you did, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you have any comments or feedback on this video, do feel free to add them at the end of the video. I'll try to get mentioned on my upcoming videos. I am on YouTube, Instagram. If you wish to like, share, and subscribe. I'd like to thank everyone who has watched my videos or shared them. I haven't had many subscribers or anything like that, but as long as people are enjoying them, that is the main thing. That's what I'm here to do. People are clearly watching them, and I'm getting some likes. Oh, sorry about that. But stay safe, keep building, and hope to see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.